To analyze the accuracy of the given object detection results, we can use this object detection visualization. First, we'll select an image from the Categories drop-down menu, then we'll select a threshold value for the confidence score. For this demonstration, we'll focus on a confidence score of greater than 0.4. Then we can select the red, which creates a red rectangle that represents a false positive classification. Classify each of these images as false positive. Then we'll select the green and find a cluster of images that are classified correctly. By dragging a green rectangle, this will reclassify these images as a true positive. After this, we can quickly mouse over each one of these images to determine whether or not the item appears in the image. If so, we can right-click on the object on the image and classify it as a true positive. After each image is classified correctly as a true positive or false positive, the precision and recall is calculated for each image. On the bottom left side, we can see the precision recall curve. The precision is represented by a solid blue line, and the interpolation is represented by the dotted red line. The area underneath the precision recall curve, it represents the average precision, which for this dataset is 10.28%. To adjust the object detection results, this visualization can be used. First, the user selects a person from the drop-down menu, then selects an image that belongs to that person. The user has the option to view the original image or an annotated version of that image that contains the objects that are detected, the bounding boxes, and the confidence score. The objects that are detected also appear in the detected section. If an object in the detected section appears in the image, the user confirms this by clicking the object. If not, the user leaves it unselected. If an object appears in the image that is not in the detected section, the user scrolls down to the alternative section and selects all the objects that appear. After this, the Save button is clicked, which updates the image data with the objects that appear in the image. If an object appears in the image but is too difficult to determine what type it is, the Difficult button is selected. This updates the image data's difficult field to true. After all of the images have been adjusted, the Export button is clicked, which exports a CSV file with the adjusted image classification data. To investigate relationships between people using the original data, this graph visualization can be used. This graph has three types of nodes: a person node, an image node, and an object node. A person node is connected to image nodes based on the images that the person contains. The objects are then connected to image nodes based on the object detection results. The graph can then be filtered based on the confidence score of the objects being detected. The graph can also be filtered based off of objects. For example, here is the bird call and the blue sunglasses with confidence score of greater than 0.6. Likewise, the graph can be filtered based on a group of people. For example, here's the group person 1 through 5, with the images with objects detected in the images of greater than 0.6 confidence. This matrix visualization shows the distribution of objects amongst people. The people are represented on the x-axis, the objects are represented on the y-axis. The green points represent the corrected data and the brown points represent the original data. The size of the points is represented by the occurrences in images. We can filter the graph based on what dataset we want to visualize. The opacity of the original dataset is determined by the average confidence score of images that contain that object. The statistics next to the objects, first is the number of occurrences in the original data, next to the number of occurrences in the corrected data.